Welcome to this presentation. My name is Jonas Beckenin. I'm a teacher ambassador at HP, and my background is as an upper secondary school teacher within science, and I'm also engaged as a Microsoft Innovative Educator Fellow and something called the Google Innovative Academy. So let's go into what is an HP Teacher Ambassador. So this initiative in Sweden engage both the Scandinavian countries of Sweden and Norway, and we're looking to inspire educators to incorporate technology into their classrooms and also to develop best practice based on case studies from other classrooms. So basically spreading the knowledge among the different classrooms. And finally also foster the use of technology in education. This is what we call digital literacy. And without digital literacy, it's hard for teachers to actually use their computer and devices in a more effective way. So first shift we can see for the future is that we're moving from a passive listener to more an active learner. And the active learner is engaged in discussing, doing, and teaching others. And if we look at these different models, there's one where we talk about hearing, reading, watching, and listening. That's what we basically did in the old days. What we're moving now to is to using discussion and product-based learning. And this also includes teaching others. Because when you can explain something to someone else, that means that you also understood it. Next thing here is to look at some of the statements about how technology actually is changing the environment in schools. And one statement is that technology allows teachers to tailor teaching styles to different learning styles. And you will see here now some statistics. And the statistics just to give you an idea what teachers are answering to these statements. And obviously will change over time, but this gives you an idea that 73% is actually what the teachers are answering when it comes to how we can adapt education with technology. So it's a quite high right one, but obviously it could even be even more because you can actually create more personalized learning, and you can also get learning analytics where you can follow up and see how the students are doing. Next quote here is about higher conceptual understanding scores are obtained by students who diagram their thinking with pen versus those who use the keyboard when solving science problems. And this is what we call digital inking. And the research, if we look at these models, you can see that actually by using a digital pen, the students are using more diagrams and they're also formulating their ideas with a higher rate. And the other model is actually showing about how you have some sort of memory recall and conceptual understanding. And you can see the comparisons between laptop and longhand. And as you can see, we actually found in science that it's not always the best way to use a keyboard because we have a way of actually writing that connects with how our brains are working. But now, if we look how teachers are looking at this helpful tool of using digital ink, we found in some of the research that only 25 to 36% of teachers see this as an effective way of improving their education with technology. Next quote is to use digital tools to encourage greater collaboration among students. And now again, when we look at how teachers have rated this, 79% still very high, and it's actually because, as you know, when using cloud services, we can create and share documents, and these can create different iterations, like the first version, second version. We can give peer feedback, we can get formative assessment as a teacher in the same document. Digital technology allows students and teachers to demonstrate something they can't show in another way. This is what we call multimodality. And again, when we ask teachers, 65% agreed that using multimodality, we can actually get students to understand concepts that are not visual, but when you can animate them with maybe a 3D model, or by using some sort of diagram to do this, you can actually get the understanding of the concept that is hard to visualize. So let's summarize. Bringing technology into education, we can see that technology allows teachers to tailor learning styles. We can see that creates a higher conceptual understanding by using digital pen. We can also see that digital tools encourage greater collaboration among students. And finally, the multimodality helps students and teachers to express themselves. And this is also when we talk about visual learning, which is a way of learning by exploring things visually instead of just reading in text. Thank you for your attention for this first little session, so I'll be back soon.